Hey folks, it's Glenn the Ball Chef, and tonight we're putting together some soup. Fitting time of year for soup. With cold nights coming upon us, I can think nothing better than a good beef and barley soup with Poblano chilies. Very delicious. Give it a try, and I assure you that your family will love it. So without any further ado, let's get in the kitchen and make this thing happen. Okay, what we got here, folks, is on the package it says Carney for tacos. It's just chopped up beef. I'm not exactly sure what kind of beef it is, but it really makes this soup extra special. As you cook it down, you want to skim off the fat that will ultimately come onto the scene here. Now, we've got to get our poblano peppers. And if you're not familiar with a poblano pepper, it's slightly spicier than a green pepper, but it's so much more flavorful. Occasionally you'll run into a bravo poblano, which is a little spicy, but this is certainly something the kiddies can handle. Hit this with a little bit of spray oil, and we're going to roast these chilies. We put them on a pan. We've got the oven on broil high, and we're gonna roast these Mexican chilies. Okay, oven's up. Put it up on the top rack as always, and we're gonna close the door there and get adjustment on there. There we go. And now, as you can see, they're roasting off nicely, flipping them over. Skins are getting all nice and toasted. When you ultimately get your peppers grilled, you hit the other side with the spray oil, of course. You let them cool down a little bit so they're easy to handle, so you can peel the skin off of them and de-seed them. So just let these in here for about 5 minutes or so, and get our barley, put that in there along with 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes and some, gosh, I'm out of garlic. Got to use the jarred stuff. I usually like to use fresh garlic, but this will do in a jam. Throw that right in there. That's going to cook in there with the beef. And now we're going to do a little slicing here. We've got a white Spanish onion. We'll dice up, I guess. And then we've got that little jalapeno guy. Kiddies may not want that, but for me, if it's not spicy, I really have no interest in that dish. And I am the king of soups, so I know a little bit about it. Now, what I do now is simply take these roasted poblano peppers and pull the waxy skin off of them, and we'll just go through this. Off camera, of course, I'm stirring the soup and letting the barley cook and infused with the tomato sauce. And now we're going to add in some salt and pepper, which I did off screen. I normally don't put salt in my food, but for this dish, I should mention that I did put a little bit of salt in there, but there's a lot of salt in that canned 28 ounce jar of crushed tomatoes, so I don't know that you need to put a whole lot of salt in this. I try to go salt and sugar free where possible. Now again, we're just finishing up these Mexican poblano peppers. If we had some nice hatch peppers, it'd even be better, but we don't have those. So we're rolling with the poblano. And that's okay. So we're going to chop these up, put a nice, chop on these. Give this soup this special flavor that, I guess everybody's looking for. It's a little bit different than most, but yeah. Alright, so we got all of our veggies ready, and now we're going to put them in our stock pot where we've been cooking this meat for 45 minutes, our barley for 45 minutes, and now we're going to cook these peppers down and these onions down for about 10 minutes, simmer this stuff off, and I'll tell you what, if you could smell, we had smell-orama, which we don't have on YouTube yet, be going, man, this kitchen's smelling really good right now. So there you go. That's it. All right, folks, tis done. The beef and barley with the Poblano chilies is going to be really good. Give it a thumbs up, please. If you don't like it, tell me why. Maybe I can make it better. But I made the soup many times. It's one of my family favorites. Might become one of your family favorites. So don't pass this one by. You definitely want to give this a try. I certainly appreciate you stopping by my home and watching me put together this delicious soup. Sub me up if you like what you see. I'm always looking for new subscribers. Anyway, I certainly appreciate you stopping by, as I said earlier. And as always, bon appetit.